Ever wished you could think like Sherlock Holmes, the ultimate master of deduction? Imagine having the ability to see what others miss, to connect the dots in ways that seem almost magical. Maria Konnikova's Mastermind reveals the secrets behind Holmes's genius and shows us how to unlock our own. Through her insightful writing, she breaks down the mental processes that make Holmes so extraordinary. This isn't just about solving mysteries, it's about sharpening your mind to navigate everyday challenges with greater clarity, focus, and insight. Whether you're tackling a complex problem at work or simply trying to make better decisions in your daily life, the techniques in Mastermind can be incredibly beneficial. Konnikova, a psychologist and author, dives deep into the science of thinking, using Holmes's methods as a practical guide. She explores how our brains work and how we can train them to be more effective. Mastermind is a fascinating blend of psychology, literature, and real-world application. It combines the thrill of a detective story with the rigor of scientific research, making it both entertaining and educational. It's a compelling read that can transform the way you think and approach the world. By adopting Holmes's techniques, you can enhance your observational skills, improve your memory, and develop a more analytical mindset. Prepare to embark on a journey into the depths of your own mind, guided by the principles that make Sherlock Holmes the ultimate thinking machine. This journey is not just about intellectual growth, but also about personal development. Get ready to unleash your inner detective. With Mastermind, you'll gain the tools to think more critically, solve problems more effectively, and approach life with a newfound confidence and curiosity. Sherlock Holmes famously describes his mind as an attic, carefully organized to store only the most relevant information. He believes that just as an attic has limited space, so does the human brain. Therefore, it is crucial to be selective about what we choose to store in our minds. This is the essence of Konnikova's brain attic theory. She expands on Holmes's idea, suggesting that our mental efficiency depends on how well we manage the information we encounter daily. Just like a cluttered attic hinders efficiency, a mind overloaded with irrelevant information struggles to think clearly. When our mental space is filled with unnecessary details, it becomes challenging to focus on what truly matters. We need to be selective about what we allow into our mental space. By curating the information we retain, we can enhance our cognitive abilities and improve our problem-solving skills. Imagine trying to find a specific item in a chaotic attic. Frustrating, right? Our brains work similarly. When our minds are cluttered, retrieving important information becomes a daunting task. When bombarded with distractions and irrelevant information, our thinking becomes muddled. The constant influx of data from various sources can overwhelm us, making it difficult to concentrate and make decisions. We lose focus and struggle to retrieve the information we need. This mental clutter can lead to stress and decreased productivity, affecting both our personal and professional lives. Mastermind teaches us to declutter our mental attics, making space for knowledge and skills that truly matter. By organizing our thoughts and prioritizing essential information, we can achieve greater clarity and efficiency in our daily lives. Mindfulness is the foundation of Holmesian thinking. It's about being fully present in the moment, paying attention to your surroundings without judgment. This heightened awareness allows for keen observation, the bedrock of effective deduction. Mindfulness trains your brain to notice details others often miss. Imagine walking down a familiar street. Do you truly see your surroundings, or are you lost in thought, missing crucial details? Mindfulness encourages us to engage all our senses, noticing the sights, sounds, smells, and textures that make up our experiences. This active engagement sharpens our observational skills, priming us for deduction. Observation goes beyond simply seeing. It's about actively absorbing information. Holmes notices subtle cues, a scuff mark on a shoe, a flicker of hesitation in a suspect's eye. These seemingly insignificant details become crucial pieces in his deductions. We can train ourselves to observe like Holmes by engaging with our environment curiously. Start by paying attention to the details others often overlook. What is the person next to you wearing? What is the mood of the room? By practicing this mindful observation, we begin to see the world with fresh eyes, noticing subtle cues that reveal hidden truths. Remember, even the smallest detail can be a clue waiting to be deciphered. Section 5. Logic, the cornerstone of deduction. Logic is the bridge connecting observation to deduction. It's the art of reasoning, of drawing sound conclusions from the information gathered. Holmes uses logic to eliminate impossibilities, narrowing down the possibilities until only the truth remains. By mastering logic, we too can learn to make sense of seemingly disparate pieces of information. Think of logic as a puzzle. Each piece of information we gather is a piece of the puzzle. Logic helps us assemble these pieces, revealing a clearer picture of the situation. By understanding the principles of logic, we can avoid faulty assumptions and emotional reasoning, leading to more accurate deductions. Section 6. Deduction in action. From observation to conclusion. Let's illustrate deduction with an example. Imagine you see a man with mud on his shoes. Observation, muddy shoes. Logic, mud suggests he's been somewhere with mud. Further observation, he's holding a bouquet of freshly picked wildflowers. Deduction, he likely walked through a field to pick those flowers. This simple example demonstrates how observation, coupled with logical reasoning, leads to a plausible deduction. We can apply this process to everyday situations, from understanding a colleague's behavior to solving problems at home. The more we practice, the more intuitive this process becomes. Section 7. Practical steps to think like Holmes. Ready to put Holmesian thinking into practice? Start by cultivating mindfulness. Engage all your senses in everyday activities. Practice active listening, really focusing on what others say. Next, hone your observation skills. Pay attention to details, noting inconsistencies or unusual patterns. Engage in brain training exercises like puzzles and memory games to strengthen your cognitive abilities. Embrace a curious mindset, constantly asking why and seeking to understand the world around you. Finally, practice, practice, practice. The more you apply these techniques, the more ingrained they become. Section 8. The transformative power of Holmesian thinking. Adopting Holmesian thinking isn't about becoming a detective, it's about enhancing your cognitive toolkit. By mastering mindfulness, observation, logic, and deduction, you'll improve your problem-solving abilities, decision-making skills, and critical thinking. Imagine approaching challenges with a calmer, more focused mind. You'll become a more effective communicator, noticing subtle cues in conversations. Your decision-making will improve as you learn to analyze information objectively. The benefits of Holmesian thinking extend to all areas of life, empowering you to navigate the world with confidence and clarity. Section 9. Conclusion. Embrace the mind of a mastermind. Mastermind isn't just a self-help book, it's a call to action. It challenges us to rethink our mental habits and encourages us to adopt a more disciplined and focused approach to our daily lives. It urges us to shed mental clutter, embrace mindfulness, and hone our powers of observation and deduction. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more present in our daily activities, allowing us to notice details that we might otherwise overlook. By adopting these techniques, we can unlock our cognitive potential and approach the world with a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Solving puzzles and engaging in strategic games like chess can sharpen our minds and improve our problem-solving skills. So, embrace the mind of a mastermind. Take the time to read deeply and think critically about the information you consume. Challenge yourself to think differently, to observe more keenly, and to deduce with greater accuracy. Use tools like magnifying glasses and maps to train your mind to see the bigger picture and the finer details. The journey to becoming a sharper, more insightful thinker starts now. Keep a journal to track your thoughts and progress, and regularly engage in activities that challenge your intellect. Step into the world with the confidence and mental agility of Sherlock Holmes, and unlock the extraordinary potential within your own mind. Embrace the journey, and let your mind lead you to new heights of understanding and insight.